What two things does Angelina Jolie, LeBron James, and this ER doctor all have in common? First and foremost, they have all different types of tattoos in all different places on their bodies. Here's Angelina Jolie, LeBron James, and the ER doctor. Second, they all have successful careers despite their tattooed bodies. Today, I'm going to explain why tattoo acceptance in the workplace is an important issue in today's society. I'll convince you to accept tattoos in the workplace based on three things: how the perception of tattoos have changed, the unfair prejudice that tattooed people deal with, and what needs to be done to stop the discrimination. I'm going to start off by discussing the journey that tattoos went through over the past century. Not everyone sees tattoos as a type of artistic expression, but body art has become more accepted in the recent years. Over the past century, tattoos took a journey from being accepted by the upper class to being deemed as dirty or trashy to somewhat being accepted again. In the 1920s, tattoos gained a bad reputation, while most people getting tattoos were sailors, prostitutes, bikers, and people in prison. According to an article written by Jan Norman in the June 2005 issue of the Orange County Register, 1 in every 10 Americans had a tattoo in 2005. This number increased a good bit as a 2010 Pew Research poll found that nearly 1 in every 4 Americans has a tattoo on their body. As you can see, body art is becoming more and more common. However, a tattooed person faces unfair prejudice and discrimination when they enter the workforce. Tattoos have become so mainstream that people don't usually think twice about getting a tattoo until it's time to apply for a job. Did you know that some companies won't hire you if you do have visible tattoos? A job interview used to consist of finding the right blouse and the right pair of slacks to wear. Today, it can mean finding an outfit that hides your body art that has sentimental value to you. Some companies are beginning to see that tattoos don't determine if someone's a good worker or not. These businesses allow tattoos if they're not offensive and they're not inappropriate. After reading a July 2013 article from the Lima News written by Kate Malungowski, I learned that tattoos can be a calming mechanism for children. A pediatric nurse with 20 tattoos believes his tattoos help keep the children's attention off of the pain of immunizations. As more people are getting tattoos in today's society, companies are going to have to change their tattoo policies. With the increase in Americans getting tattoos, companies almost have no choice but to adjust their policies if they even want any employees at all. Imagine all the great employees that they miss out on when they pass up the people who don't comply to the outdated corporate image. With more young people making it up to the top of companies, hopefully we'll see business drop traditional rules on visible tattoos. They allow creative expression in the workplace, and as more businesses are taking the lead, hopefully more will follow. You now know that it is important for employers to accept tattoos in the workplace, as tattoos are becoming more and more mainstream by the day. In closing, I hope that I have convinced you that tattoo acceptance in the workplace is an important issue. I told you about the discrimination that tattooed people face, the effects on their career growth, and what needs to happen to stop the prejudice against tattooed people. If any of you are in the management position, I hope I've convinced you to revise any unfair policies in your company. Remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.